And welcome to episode 8 of me lifting weights. Here. Yes, look at this extremely interesting content. This is POV. You are doing seated hamstring curls in a seated hamstring machine. And another leg, another everything else session, non-bench session. My knee was extra finicky here. I'm still very careful with my knee. I'm doing all kinds of supplementary workouts to fix my knee. Hamstring curls are one of them. I'm just going to have to incorporate them regardless of the state of my knee. But yeah, this is how I started. I did hyperextensions after this, and then, it's just this workout is neither here nor there. I did one heavy exercise, and then the rest is just very, very light stuff with high reps, just to fix the rest of my joints. I think my butt cheeks were a little sore after 3 sets of 10 hyperextensions. So that just shows how underdeveloped my posterior chain is. This is where I decided to go heavy on this sort of back pull-up machine thing. I don't know what this is called. Lat pull-down machine. Unilateral lat pull-down indicator with ball joints pulling up the bars with the weights on them. My right shoulder was feeling disgusting here. A pulling motion gave a crunching noise and a sort of sharp not ligament, but not tendon pain, but ligament pain, the bone to bone thing inside of my shoulder in the socket. I felt a sort of I felt a very crazy weird pain for whatever reason, and that kind of scared me. Now when I squeeze my right shoulder, I don't think I can invoke that same pain. I would have to be hanging off of a thing. I would have to be pulled. My arm would have to be pulled up in order to try to invoke that pain again. So I don't know. I still could go heavy because it subsided when I went heavy. A lot of the time when you do long warm-up sets, the more you warm up and the heavier you go, the more all pain goes away. And all you have to do is approach the exercise slowly and methodically and just go with what your body tells you. If the pain keeps going as your weights go up, obviously you're supposed to reserve yourself in some way with either reps or sets or weight. And my shoulder completely stopped being an issue for some reason. And I went heavy on this exercise. Those are 33-pound plates and a 11-pound plate, so on each side, which is 15 kilo plates and a 5 kilo plate, so 50 kilos on each side. And okay, this is not a 100 kilo pull-up because how far I'm pulling the handles down is probably not 1-to-1 with how much the weights are going up. So there is possibly some sort of leverage advantage with that machine, but I'm too lazy to even calculate it. So completely irrelevant how much weight I was using on a machine because it's not exactly comparable to a real actual pull, such as a lat pull down or a pull up, or I've sped these boring parts up where I'm just pumping stuff for high reps, so we don't have to trudge through just very boring content of me doing nothing interesting. This is all very boring stuff that I hate, but I'm forcing myself to do it anyway because it's good for my joints. And my joints were good the next session. I have some sessions backlogged because I want to just keep up with uploading 2 weeks, 2 times a week, yet I work out 3 times a week. So I'm actually going to have to do 3 videos 3 times a week. And I'm now catching up to that new schedule. So There's this session, and then there's another recorded gym session that's supposed to be uploaded that I might upload tomorrow or in a couple of days. So yeah, curl. This is shoulder pressing and curling with extremely light weights, and then to I think try to see what's up with my knee. I decided to go leg press instead of squats. The gym was kind of full today that day, which was I think the 20. What day was this? 22nd maybe, or the 20th or the 22nd or the 21st of January, probably the 20th. And I was doing super light leg pressing. And here I was checking which foot positions make my knee feel better. And going wide and toes out also made it a little easier. However, at the bottom of the leg press and at the bottom of a regular squat, my knee feels a sort of pressure that shouldn't be there. It's as if it takes effort for my knee to be in that position, whereas it never took any effort before. So that's interesting. I have extremely flexible quads. I can put my heel on my hip. I have ultra flexible quads and very small hamstrings. Therefore, my body allows me to completely squish my like super hyper flex my knee, and so that technically means that ATG squatting will be easier if I get more massive calves and hamstrings because they'll be crushing on each other at the bottom of a rep, and I'll get a bounce effect with that. Well, that's like a new realization that I've known before with benching and forearms and biceps, and then tricep and back. Like I've known, I know those two memes exist, but now that I'm thinking about it, stomach, thighs, and then calves and hammies colliding is also a good bounce off of a bottom of a squat. And I'm sure that's overutilized in the super heavyweight categories of powerlifting, like people bracing their stomachs off their thighs to get out of the bottom of a squat easier. There must be some sort of advantage there. It's impossible for there not to be one. But yeah, you see, I love going super high range of motion, both on squats and on leg press, because it just feels good to me. If I can go in that range of motion, I decide to go in that range of motion. So I did some calves, and then I did the other side of that area, the shin muscles. I did that at home, however. And if I was gonna do like a little home workout, I'm gonna also drop in a couple of those riser and pronation exercises as well. So I ended up doing that. And that would conclude that day. There's still 5 minutes of footage to go, and I could be struggling to find a topic. Maybe. Okay, well, since it's the 25th today, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what's going on today. I mean, I'm gonna stop describing that session. I'm gonna describe how I'm feeling now. I think my knee is significantly better, and it hasn't clicked to once, and it hasn't felt weak or unstable once today. However, it does not feel like my left knee. There's still some sort of tiny element of complete strength and security missing from it that I can't really exactly pinpoint or describe that well, but I'm still sort of feeling it. And that means I'm on the right track towards recovery, but I can't say that I'm back to 100% yet. Therefore, yeah, my next squat session, which will be 26th or 27th of January, is not going to be a full weighted session. I think I'm still going to do more shin stuff. I'm still going to do more recovery stuff for legs. And I might try deadlifts. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Um, but yeah, the next vlog after this one is going to be slightly more interesting because I went back to heavy benching, and yeah, I got a new PR basically, so you know, that's pretty good. I discovered, since I'm gonna have to put my foot through that little white strap, I'm gonna just tie another strap to do rising and pronating, so I don't have to constantly adjust the white strap, which makes this extremely tedious and boring exercise a little less tedious and boring and slightly more efficient. So I'm still doing 6 kilos. I might move on to more, but I might not also not, because it's so unbelievably boring that I'm just gonna leave it where it is. I don't know. 50 rep sets, man. Oh my word. Unbelievable stuff. Um Other than that, I don't know. My SoundCloud, I have a couple of new tracks that aren't really picking up at all, but I genuinely think that they're some of my best material, and I've just decided to upload them in their current in the state that they were in, and not worry about how unfinished they sound, because them sitting as empty like unfinished projects um in my files is doing no good. So I just decided to stop trying to expand upon these music ideas and just upload them as they were, more like concept tracks or less serious tracks that are just for the sake of the sound that they make, you know? Less of a full fledged track with intros, verses, and, you know, build ups and, you know, like less songs that are song structured. They're more of a collection of sounds that I like, that kind of, you know, they fit my style, they fit my taste, but they do not fit the standard convention of how music is supposed to flow, with an intros, verses, and then build ups, and then, like, I forgot what the terminologies were, but yeah, I've started to upload them. I call them finished, but they are sort of rudimentary in their structure. They don't contain much except for a well polished rhythms and basses and interesting textured sounds and stuff like that. So yeah, nothing too complicated. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. We be chilling. So yeah, another minute of this, and then the vlog is over. That's great. I can't wait for this to be over. Ooh. Hey guys, give me ideas. Oh, my loyal 50 viewers or 100 viewers or however many views this is gonna get. Oh, nobody watches this till the end. Okay. What? Okay. To the very few who watch these vlogs to the end, comment some ideas on how to make these vlogs more interesting. Obviously, I'm going to add to them later and make them actually more full fledged and better and more interesting and more, you know, more well thought out. But also, I'm gonna need some of your ideas as well. So please comment, or just, you know, you don't have to. I don't want to force you to comment. You know, I just be like that. At the end of this video, I was interrupted mid workout, and I stopped it right there because this was too boring. My doorbell rang. And boom, that's it. That's the end of the vlog. Goodbye.